Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't look. Why is it doing it? It's just automatically muting me, and I got to find out. That's a bug. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But welcome to the Chop Shop. Yours truly, Robert Hatter. It's Women Rock Wednesday. That's all I was saying. It was Women Rock Wednesday. I didn't say much. Women Rock Wednesday. Fellas, I'm gonna look out for the women. I started 3 minutes behind. Jeremy, you can hear me now. You can hear me now. Thank you, Keith Avery. I know you can hear me now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was muted. Thank you for letting me know. I got to thank y'all because now I got to make sure I look at my sounds level. So see, it automatically bring me on, and it's a bug right there. Something right there that is not bringing. It's muting me. So I got to figure that out. It's a bug. I got to work on that a little bit later. Somebody said nice shirt. Thank you, 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 thank you. Courtesy of TSU. But I know y'all can hear me now. But it's Women Rock Wednesday. Let me see my girl. Let me see where my girl's at. Hold on. Let me make sure I got them. Let me see. Let me see. I got Dale Griggs is in the building. I saw her. I saw my girl Sonya. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. But guess what? I ain't gonna wait on the women today. There's too much stuff to talk about. I can't wait on y'all to be late today. I gave y'all 3 minutes. I know somebody gonna say we came at 12 o'clock and then we came back. Y'all know I'm coming. Y'all got if you know anything about most time now. I can't help it when somebody else started the show, but most of the time I am gonna be there at 12 o'clock. But I was reading. Somebody sent me something that I had to read and read it thoroughly before I came on. And that's what took those 3 minutes up a little bit. But let me see where I'm going to start today. But shout out to the women that are here. I ain't got time to wait on them. They'll be here. I ain't wait. I usually wait till I get 5 women. But guess what? Y'all, it's 2024. I ain't waiting no more. I ain't waiting no more. You got women know this y'all's day. Y'all need to talk about it the night before. Y'all need to get all y'all, at least 5 of y'all got to get together. Say, look, we there. Cause how to go start the show. So somebody got it. Because I used to just wouldn't start the show without y'all. But let me tell y'all something now. I'm going to give y'all some information later on this show. I'm going to give you some information. We can't wait on y'all no more. We can't wait on nobody no more. All right? And I'm going to tell you why. You're going to understand why I'm saying all of this now. It's not hard. Let me tell you something, man. We got to get better at this. Y'all, we got a whole new group, Doug Jones, of people coming in. And we got to be there. We got to have our seat in the room. We can't be late. And we got new people coming on early. So I'm just getting us prepared for this, especially on Wednesday. Y'all know how I feel about Wednesday. But yesterday, the Cougs won, our #1 team in the nation that happened to be in this. They won last night. They won in as the #1 team in the country. LJ Cryer had 22 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Juwan Roberts had 15 points, 5 rebounds. Jamal Shedd had 9 rebounds. 9 rebounds. 11 assists and 4 steals. He must have had that many points, but I'll take that. I'll take 9 rebounds. Players, Doug Jones, I would take 9 rebounds, 11 assists, and 4 steals any day in the world from anybody. Emmanuel Sharp had 11 points and 4 rebounds. Next up, U of H play Oklahoma on Saturday in Norman, Oklahoma. But y'all, wait a minute. Man, y'all, I be switching I put some of my stuff in the wrong place. I shouldn't have did that. But U of H, he picks up his 11th straight win over Cincinnati, and I'm just laughing at myself. But shout out to the young fellows last night. Shout out to my young people. The high school basketball playoffs exciting. Let me start off the show. Let me give y'all a little bit. Let me give. I'm a little. I didn't prepare like I used to. Share the show, everybody. Share the show right now. But let me give you a little something that. This is the game that I started to go to and I didn't. But let y'all check it out. Somebody sent that to me, and that's the game I almost went to. I wish I'd have went to it now. Wasn't that far from it, but I've seen both of those teams play, and they didn't play that exciting the last time I see them play. See, y'all, that's why y'all got a responsibility to play, not great every time, but y'all got for me to come back and see you. See, Doug, he gonna come back and see you. All these other guys, they'll come back to see you. Robert Carroll come back to see you. Robert Hatt ain't gonna come back to see. If you ain't ball, you ain't getting the call. But I wish I'd have been at that game last night. So a friend of mine's son, Bryce Matthews, hit a big shot. Hard fought game, and a shout out to those guys. I'm not gonna comment too much on high school basketball because if Jimmy come on, I don't. He can rehash that. He was probably there. I was nowhere near there. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I tend to not talk. I talk about stuff that I don't know about and I wasn't there. Unlike other, if I don't know about it, I'm not gonna talk about it. But thank you for the guys who tweet and text and I don't want to hear about no Katie Jordan gave Bel Air a run for their money. They ass lost. So guess what? They're gonna be just like us watching the game. I don't care. Somebody said Bel Air by 20. I don't care. You know, people always do. Dude. Styles make fights. I just told y'all yesterday. Styles make basketball games. Different styles. You don't have to have that much talent. You play to your style might fit that style. It was a low-scoring basketball game where anybody can win. So that set Bel Air by 20. Bel Air could have beat one by 20. It could have. But the end of the day, Katie Jordan lost. It kills me. Yeah, they lost. Guess what? Lost by 20 and lost by 1, 2. What does that matter? It never mattered to me. I just want to be the winner. I want to, guess what? Bel Air won, survive, and move on. That's what should have been said. Instead of worry about Katie Jordan and gave Bel Air run for their money. No. Shout out to Bel Air and Bruce Glover. Let's shout out to them. But I know y'all got your favorites. I understand that. I understand it. But guess what? When I look at comments like that, let's talk about the winner. Let's talk about the winner. The loser going on. Y'all like them dudes who run around with the damn Confederate flags. Y'all want to talk about the losers. They lost. The Nazis lost, and y'all around here raising flags. Donald Trump lost the last time, and y'all around here got flags out in back y'all house for them losers. He said, you got an insatiable appetite for losers. Y'all got an insatiable appetite for the losers. Aaron Sam. Shout out to the Nimitz. They went. I already got some on Nimitz. Y'all hold on. And Nimitz, you coming here. But guess what? Thank you for this information y'all put. Somebody send me stuff like this. 5 unsigned singers take advantage of the NIL, UIL Texas playoff performance. The young kid Alex Belter. They talk about Otis Carter from Washington, Chris Toppings. I've been liking Chris Toppings since they beat from Shadow Creek. They beat Shadow Creek early in the season. Cy Ranch. The young man Daniel Williams and Eric Woods. Shout out to Nimitz Cougars because a lot of people hadn't been talking about it. I happened to see them play one time. And they lost and they was kind of mad. But I told everybody that I liked the coach. That game, I sat right behind the coach's bench, right behind Nimitz bench, and I was at the McDonald's, and I saw the team. They just had a bad loss. I mean, a turnover here at the end by one of the top players on their team, and now this kid is Eric Woods. He's leaving. He's leading this team. Let me tell you something about the Nimitz Cougars, because I don't hear y'all talk about them enough. Thank God we got a daddy on here that talks about the team. But let me give you some information that I saw. Somebody tweeted and gave it to me. The Nimitz Cougar win to earn their first ever regional appearance. Congratulations to, how do you pronounce, I guess is, how do you pronounce the coach's name? Because is it Taiji, Dwayne Taiji? I don't know how to pronounce his name, on leading his squad into history. Shout out to, I can't pronounce his name because I don't know him. I just saw him coach and I kind of like the way he coached. But the Nimitz, y'all got to realize, somebody sent this to me. They said the Nimitz Cougars played the following teams this year, pre-district, to prepare for this time of year. It was a tough schedule and it worked. Watch what they did. They played Beaumont United 2 times. They played Beaumont Westbrook. They played San Antonio Brennan. They played New Brunsville. They played Houston Christian. They played Silsbee. They played Pasadena Memorial. They played Klein Kane, Klein Oak, and Cy Creek. And shout out to them, the Nimitz Cougar. Ty G. Okay, Ty G. Thank you. I said it right. Thank you, Jermaine Cooper. Shout out to that man. I saw him coach earlier this year. He had me laughing. And I said, it's early in the season. This is the beginning of the season. I would have never known they were going to be there. They lost this game I was at. And he rallied his troop. And I'm going to tell you another thing I like about him. I was at the U of H Cougar game. He was there. And man, I just like to see high school coaches being part of going to the college games. I like that. He probably don't know who I am, but I've been watching his work. Shout out to that team. Shout out to our colony. That team. I haven't. What division are they in? Somebody sent me, said, man, our colony is still in it. Is they in the 5A or 6A too? Because y'all got to understand, I don't know about all these A's and different A's. Y'all got to help me with this. This ain't my responsibility. I'm talking about this because I appreciate these young kids. I don't never want them to think I'm not thinking about them, but this is not my job. It's not my, this and what I do. This Jimmy, I lead. I stay in my lane. I talk about pros and college. That's my lane. Okay, they region two. Okay, okay, region two. Okay, region two, 6A. All right. Sh- Shout out to them. Let me see if anybody says something. What's up, Gory Allen? How to what you how to watch what you say about the Confederacy, the South can rap man. Yeah, with people like you on their team, with people like you, the South will rise again. Uh, oh, BTW beat Yates that bad? Wow, I told you that's why I ain't gonna go to that game. Let's see. Something else I want to talk about. Oh, another year, another year of losing a high major player, another regional tournament appearance for this BU basketball team. Man, y'all just got to give it up. Something, the consistency of this team and that coaching staff out there, man. The consistency. They lost Wesley Yates, man, and they still back here. Shout out to Kate Dotson, Clarence Paye, who are, they said, somebody sent me a thing, they said they are 135 and 10 in their 4 years on campus. And they not finished. Shout out to them guys. Our colony is 4A. Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't know they were 4A. Thank you, Miss Glover. Thank you so much. Let's see. Let me think about this stuff, man. Because they were sending me stuff, and I want to, I don't want to dismiss high school basketball, but I don't want to. Jimmy gonna talk about it later, so y'all come back later if y'all want to talk about that. I got some more than talk about the high school basketball. I just do. Let's see. Out of 200 and somebody said, they said out of 726 high school basketball teams, only Plano East Panthers remain undefeated with a 36-0 record in front of the biggest high school sports crowd ever at the Curtis Caldwell Center. The Panthers took down the Allen Eagles 79-50. I ain't seen that school play yet, man. And I probably won't see them play. I got to watch him on. I'm gonna get a chance to watch him on. I guess on by streaming. But Plano East got to be a pretty good team to go this far and is undefeated because the other undefeated team, Clemens, got beat last night by 7 lates. But I saw something last night, second half for sure. Shout out to Coach Green. Yes, Coach Green. Great guy, Coach Green. Coach Green, when he was at North Shore and won state, yes. And I remember when he was at Hightower. Great guy. One of my favorite guys out there. Let's see. Somebody see that people. Okay. Let me see. Hold up. Teran Stafford and Jaden Christopher are watching this broadcast. It's Women Rock Wednesday, and let me tell you something. Teran is a volleyball player at TSU, and Jaden. Oh, I call Jaden. Jaden is a former soccer player, the soccer goalie. You remember I told y'all the best soccer goalie in the world? That's her. They watching the Chop Shop right now. That man said, Hatter, it's a great day to be a Longhorn. Let me tell you something, sir. As I said yesterday, Kurt, I don't think it's gonna be ever a great day to be a Longhorn. Because after what they did to them young ladies yesterday, and since he brought it up, see, you got these people that go to these PWIs and get brainwashed, and this man says a great day, uh, a great day to be a Longhorn. The school that's going over and beyond the DEI mandates, doing more than the law allows. You know how they say to not fund these diversity projects. It's never, to Robert Hatter, gonna be a great day to be a Texas Longhorn. And I'm gonna always feel that way until y'all correct some of that stuff they doing. Yeah, you can cheer about the basketball team winning, but Let me tell you something. Them basketball players should have made a statement. Why y'all ain't helping this team? Because y'all, and this guy put up the law. This guy gonna tell me yesterday, after your video, Robert, it's the law. But he don't understand how many laws, Alfio. First of all, there are two types of laws. Just in case you didn't know, it's two types of laws. There are laws and there are unjust laws. Let me get some water. Get some water on that. Somebody sent me, said, Robert, I'll be the first to advocate a ban the just laws. One has not only a legal but moral responsibility to obey just laws. Just laws. Conversely, one has a moral responsibility to disobey unjust laws. Any law that uplifts human personality is just. Any law that degrades human personality is unjust. Not my words, them MLK words, Alfio. So I'm just sitting here, Alea Abalo need to raise $20,000 by the end of this month. Because the people that was helping her fund, the programs usually they get this funding for, all of a sudden, because a group of old white ass people, excuse my language, in the Texas legislature, unjust, decided, well, diversity inclusion, no, it just won't work for Texas. Even when you're trying to hire a qualified black professor, we just can't keep doing that. That's unjust, Alfio. And this young lady, they trying to get all their student leaders, for the black student leaders within the Big 12 conference. They have a conference that they're going to, and they pour the money back from these kids' budget, and nobody said nothing. Just said, I mean, go outside the budget. Go. It might not go outside. Find a donor. Find somebody to help these kids. So don't tell me it's a great day to be a Texas Longhorn. Hell, not in this book and not in this space. It's not. It's not. So let me move on, because I didn't even mean to go there. But ladies and gentlemen, when people say stuff like that, I just got to. Sometimes we got to teach, and you're gonna know what I'm talking about later. Sometimes we just got to teach. Because some people just don't know. We got some people that teaching other people's kids that just don't know. Some people just don't know. And what Martin Luther King said, the two most dangerous things in the world, the two most dangerous things is sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Two of the most dangerous things in the world. Because some people just don't know. Then some people know and still do it. That's conscientious stupidity. But let me go. I like this. I like that. Thank you. But you know what? I thought about something. Let me keep going. Because Jimmy will come back and talk about the high schools. Share the show, because I'm going to give you something you ain't never had before. Text, tag, tell your friends. You need to get to the Chop Shop right now on Women Rock Wednesday. Y'all should always know Women Rock Wednesday, I'm going to have something. I'm going to have something for you. But ESPN the other day. Oh, let me see. I got that. Let me make sure I got everything. ESPN reportedly removed Bronny James from their mock draft, NBA mock draft. They are projecting him to be drafted as a second rounder in 2025. I saw it coming, but Bronny is going to turn it around next year, definitely. You remember the kid had a heart scare, his heart, the man was on cardiac arrest. And we put so much on these kids, and especially the sports. But let me tell you something. That girl, that young girl, Alea Barlow, you worry about what's happening on the basketball team after you. Can you imagine how that young woman feel? That group of young women that's supposed to send 13 people, they ain't gonna be able to send but half of them uh, to this thing. How does she feel? Have you thought about her mental health? Have you thought about? See, we got to quit, y'all. We got to quit sucking these athletes off so much. You know, we got some students that's just important on these campuses also. So we got, yeah, you know, and I know everybody, high school sports. My son is in the states. I got some for y'all too. I got some for y'all too. All your people whose sons and cousins and everybody in the state, I got some information for y'all, and y'all need to be sharing this information because I'm gonna give you something in a minute. But I was talking about Bron, but I saw it coming. But I got to say, you know, all you Bron sexuals out there, let me help y'all. Bron James, you got to remember. Somebody sent this to me. They said, you can't call for attention and hang up. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all calling for all this attention. Y'all doing all this tweeting. Then you get mad if somebody say something about your son. You're doing all this talking. You're doing all this tweeting. And you're doing all this stuff. That's why you got to keep up even because guess what? Somebody gonna lose this week. Half of the team that's in it right now, 8 of them gonna lose. I mean, 4 of them come in, but 4 of them gonna go. So y'all got to watch. So LeBron James. So this is a lesson for all of y'all and LeBron James too. What's up, Derek Johnson? Hold up. Okay. I'm just trying to help people out, man. Because sometimes people don't know. I am not gonna assume people know. So LeBron, you can't call for attention, Lakeisha, and then hang up. And that is what he was trying to do with Bronny. He called for the attention, LeBron James. Bronny is in the Nike commercials. He's in the Beats commercials. He's the highest NIL valuation kid, right? Bronny James, you can't call for attention and just hang up. LeBron, you can't call for the attention. The phone is still ringing for Bronny. If I'm not mistaken, you said, LeBron James, man, Bronny is better than some of these guys I'm watching on NBA League Pass. Then you had a little lightweight hilarious, you know, laughing about it. But so LeBron, you already said your son was better than current NBA players. And they took his ass off the draft board. And then you got mad because people were talking. Then you said, well, let's just let the kids be kids. But you got your son in Nike commercials and Beats commercials. And now you want to hang up when attention is being called? Listen to me. I'm talking about LeBron, but I'm talking about some of y'all too out here. Y'all already know. Mindy should tell you. Robert Hatter got a message behind this. Now you want to hang up? They done film your son all season, but when he get his little ass beat, somebody say something about it. You are. Y'all talk about these kids. You grown ass man talk about these kids. Them same grown men was writing and videoing your kid. You ain't said nothing. For him, you can't do it, man. Particularly when you are the one who called the attention to him. I have no issue. Y'all know how I feel about LeBron James. I'm real proud of that man. But we do have to remind him, you can't call from a pension parents and hang up because you the one called it. You the one called for it. Y'all got me? Summer basketball, high school basketball. You're calling and you're asking for these tips. He been slept on. He just slept on. But then when something don't happen right, I'm just helping you. Thank you, Martin. I'm just helping us out a little bit. And I saw something, man. I saw something. And I meant to show it yesterday. I saw this exchange. I saw an exchange between Dennis Smith Jr. Let me see if I got it. I know I put it on here yesterday. What's the dude named Kevin Ollie? Yeah. No. Did I put it on there? I saw this exchange, and I'm just trying to find it. Let me look, because I can't. Yeah, here it is right here. Check this out. Y'all watch this for me. Watch this. Y'all watching this? I want y'all to watch this. This exchange is interesting, given that Dennis Smith has seen his minutes being cut by Kevin Ollie and only played 6 or 7 non-garbage minutes the other night. Son, you are a professional athlete. You got to be a professional all the time. You just walk by the damn coach like that. Y'all, this is what y'all birthing out here. Y'all want these kids. Look at this dude is a journeyman. His ass was almost out of the league, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you didn't know. You don't do the coach like that. That man control your playing time, young man. They just fired the other coach. This man just came in. That man said, I want people that hunt. Evidently, you're not hunting. You got to work harder. Just because you can jump higher than everybody. Dude, the G League is full of people that can jump high. But parents, these the kind of kids that y'all are raising out here. Yeah, I want you to see it a couple of times. Because we got some of them probably in the state championship game. I heard a dude was cussing, like Jimmy's, was cussing his teammates out yesterday. But he been doing the same old sorry ass stuff all year, and y'all just let it go. Because he tall, and he can play. He been doing this thing. I ain't never seen him do it. I loved him as a player. But when people told me about his character, I told y'all, one of my favorite things I remember telling my son when he left home and went to college, I said, don't let your talent take you somewhere that your character can't keep you. You're talented. People gonna want you. People gonna want you to come here. People gonna want you in these circles. Don't let your talent take you somewhere that your character can't keep you. So we got to start putting more character in our kids. I don't care who he did it with. I don't care. I don't care about that big coach. I'm not really talking about Dennis as much. I'm talking about these young kids right here in this community. Some you probably done coach, some you probably done trained, big coach, who got those kind of attitudes. Y'all see it? Y'all see it now? He's got a little money. A fool and with some money, that's a hell of a mix. You got this kid now, they talking about this dude, P. Diddy. I just hope all this stuff ain't true about this dude, man. Dude, this dude got a chance, y'all. And y'all remember I'm telling you, this dude got a chance of doing stuff that's proportionate to what Jeffrey Epstein was doing. Preying on these young people because you got power. Because what? He let his talent take him somewhere that his character couldn't keep him. Because if he wasn't that talented, he wouldn't have this power. If R. Kelly wasn't that talented, he wouldn't have that power. So we got to get these kids now. Homeboy, come here. What you doing? You got the rich. You can't be their friends and their parents and their. We got to get rid of the handlers and bring back the mentors. We got to get rid of the handlers and bring back the mentors. That's 30 years later, the guy calling you up on the phone and saying, hey, Rob, what should I do now? Mindy, I'm going to tell you when the axe going to fall. When that boy, what's that boy, Bensley Farnsworth, whatever his name, he tweeted something the other day. He quoted Jay-Z. See, when these people speak in social media, when I say something in social media, but when these people think, he said, when I get nervous, I start telling the truth. That was Puffy's whatever. Just gonna leave that there. But I thought that exchange between them was different. This Women Rock Wednesday, and I saw something. This Women Rock Wednesday, and I saw something. The NBA free agency news. MVP Breanna Stewart has agreed to terms of a 1-year non-guaranteed maximum deal to below maximum deal. Listen to my words. MVP Breanna Stewart has agreed to terms on a 1-year non-guaranteed below maximum deal to return to the New York Liberty, per sources. Stewart's willingness to take less than a maximum allows the Liberty to keep intact the starting lineup that reached the 2022 finals. Stay in school, Caitlin Clark. Stay in school, Angel Reese. Stay in school. Because that WNBA ain't about nothing. Stay in school as long as you can. Because if the MVP yo, I saw this coach. This was in 2013. 2013. This coach, I liked him. Where do I find the coach? What's the coach's name? What's the little coach's name? Hold up. What's the coach's name? Golly. Did I put it up there? Hold up. What day did I put it up there? Don't do me like that, Robert. I wanted to show y'all something. What day was that? It had to be yesterday. And I didn't put it up there. Wow. And what it was, a coach. I got to find. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I can't do y'all like that. I got to show y'all that. I got to go through this process. I got to show y'all that because it's so. Oh my goodness, it's so good. And and Robert, you got to get a little better than this now, Robert Hatter. But he had a unique take on something. And I wanted to, or did I might have didn't. Did I not email it to myself? I usually always email stuff to myself. And if y'all just give me a second. I was so, oh, yeah, it's coming. I think it's coming. If it's not, oh, here he is. I just didn't do it. Why? Hold up, y'all. I got the circulated, y'all. Let me tell you. Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna know what it's regard to. Just slow down, man. You ain't got Reg. Let me tell you something. I got this. I got this, Reg. I got it, baby boy. I got this. I got it. I got this. I told you, if I'm in the forest and I'm fighting a bear, help the bear. Cause I'm gonna whoop that bear's behind. I got this. I just had to, I don't know why I didn't do it, but I got to send it through its normal channel so I can be able to get it to you. I have to format it, just in case you didn't know. It's a whole system over here. This ain't going live from your phone. It's a whole system. What his name is? The coach's name Barry Henson, and I thought this was one of the craziest post-game rants. This is what y'all kids be doing to these coaches. That's why I had to show it. I got you, Barry. Let me put old Barry up on the screen. Here he come. I saw this, y'all. It's unique now. This is what y'all want y'all kids to go to college. And this is what they do to these coaches.
Yeah, and Marcus had an off game. Marcus was absolutely awful. That's about as PG rated as I can say it. He was awful. Our guards were awful. Our 3 starting guards had 1 assist and 7 turnovers. They must think it's a tax credit. It's unbelievable how our starting guards played. And let's talk about our big guys. 2 for 11. How can you go 2 for 11? My wife can score more than 2 buckets on 11 shots because I know my wife will at least shot fake 1 time. But those guys aren't listening. They're uncoachable right now. I got a bunch of mama's boys right now, and we just won't buck up and bow our necks, and we got to get through that. I'm tired of coaching a guy and having him roll his eyes or put his head down or feel sorry for himself. I'm tired of that. I mean, this is big time. You know, people lose their jobs. You know, they don't put their head down. They go get another job. You saw how we turned the ball over. We made 3 turnovers tonight where we just came down and threw them the ball. I swear I thought one time that one of our players said Merry Christmas. I thought it was a gift. I thought they signed a package over. What I got to get to the point is that every time they don't do something what we want to do in practice, we just put them on the treadmill or push-ups. We've done that a little bit, but we'll just be more consistent with it. To me, when you've got a young team, it's a lot like house training a puppy dog. You know what? When the dog does something wrong, bad dog. Well, you know, I'm not going to hit them. I'm not going to swat them, but bad dog, get on the treadmill. There was a sniper in the gym. Didn't you see that? I mean, we had guys falling down. I mean, we had a guy snipered at half court. 2 guys snipered at half court. It was unbelievable. I thought Navy SEAL Team 6 was out there. I mean, our guys were coming across there. I mean, just nobody around them and just fell down on the ground. How does that happen? And we had a saying at Kansas, sniper. I mean, so I don't know what happened. Yeah, and Marcus had an off game. Marcus was absolutely awful.
This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about developing players. See, we bragging about these kids winning right now, but I want you to look at the brand of basketball they play. Look at the individual basketball player. Are they doing the right things? Because if they try to go to college doing that same old stupid stuff that got them to win these games in these state championships y'all bragging about, they're going to be in the transfer portal. Y'all, well, they won, Robert. They in the Sweet 16. But what if his ass still can't play? His team might have won. That don't mean you can play because your team won. Wait a minute. Because your team is winning don't mean you can play. Last night, late at night, on the East Coast, it was 1 o'clock. I saw something. Just want to share it to you. Show you how this college basketball is. You know, y'all kids, y'all think they D1 ready and they D1. University of Nevada. Watch what happened. Colorado State, at Colorado State. This how crazy basketball is.
For Hunter McIntosh. No timeouts for the Rams. Lucas fires for the win. Oh! Jared Lucas lost his mind from half court. And it's a party for the Wolfpack. A stone cold stunner. And Nevada wins it.
March is almost here, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all, TSU got 3 important games for seeding purposes. I'm going to tell y'all once again. Do whatever you can to get to this Jackson State and Alcorn game this weekend. And Prairie View. I ain't got to tell you to be at Prairie View on the next Saturday. Do everything you can. Tell a friend, tell another friend, tell another friend. This weekend, this Saturday, and this Monday, I want you to see in person PJ Henry. I'm inviting you in person to watch Jonathan Cisse, who went to Incarnate Word last year, but now he's one of the most, I call him Inspector Gadget. I don't know. He got a game that I can't wait. I got to have a catch. I'm working on a name for him. Somebody find a name for him. Working on a name for him, because when we go to the SWAC tournament, I got to have a name for him. This weekend, Jackson State come to town. Mo Williams, Keontae Cornelius, who was from Houston, he coming to town. He's starting now on that team. This weekend, Saturday, I think the men play at 5, the women play at 3. Correct me, Kevin, if I'm wrong. This weekend, last 2 for seeding purposes. We need to win these last 2 games. We're already in. But for seeding purpose, to get a bye. I'm telling you, all you people, and I know y'all got high school stuff, whatever. But especially you guys that done lost out the playoff, especially you unsigned seniors. All of y'all in this city need to be at the game this weekend. So you can see how hard it is to make a college basketball team. Let me show you something. I'm trying to see whether I'm going to go there. I'll go there. You know what? I'm going to go here. Because I'm thinking about, what Adam Silver said. I'm just telling you. But you've already seen it. Lakeisha, you've already been. No, he's more than a Swiss Army knife. He got feet like Fred Astaire and Gene Kelly. I mean, the way he dances and you can't guard him. Kevin Lewis, you can't. I just wish I was young again so I could just go see how it feels to guard him. But your kid might think his name Jonathan Cisse. Just go look up TSU basketball, men's basketball team, Reginald. Jonathan Cisse. Cisse. CC. I'm sorry. CC. I keep calling Cisse. CC. CC. Sorry, CC, if you're watching, man. You know I get tongue-tied with that name. PJ Henry. Jalen Weisinger. If your son is number 40, let me go. Y'all finna make me go here. Jalen Weisinger, they told me when he came out, let me go to Jimmy, the rankings, RCS coach. I like rankings, RCS Sports. I like rankings. And I thank them guys for doing this stuff all of these years. Even if y'all don't. RCS Sports. Okay. Y'all got to see him. How about Thriller? Thriller Cisse? The Thriller. I like that, Rob. Somebody else give me some more. Thriller. Let me write that one down, Rob. Let me put it in my phone. Hold on. Rob, I'm gonna mention you on the show. On the broadcast. CC. Thriller. Thriller Cisse Thriller. I need to catch a name. No, PJ Henry is from Shadow Creek. Young as you fish. Josephine, I know I'm young as I feel, but young, I'm a smart man too, though, Joe. Joe, I'm smart now. I ain't finna go out there and mess with them dude. I'm smart. I ain't got to win no more, Joe. I shoot around with him, Joey. I get tired and shoot around. So let me go to Jimmy. Let me go to rankings. Let's just go. Let's go to rankings. It's 2024. Let's just go to rankings. And we'll go down to the 24th, the 40th person. 40th person on his name is Trace Luze. Right? Trace Luze. 40. Let me go to the year before. Okay? The year before. I'll make an example for you. And I'm talking about Jalen Weisinger right now. I got to name a name for him. I got a name for PJ Henry. He's a little general. Because he keep things in order. He's a little general. Hold on. And last year's a guy named Dimitri Kendall. He's going to Dawson Junior College now. But I used to be Joe. I know, but I'm old now. But let me try to explain to y'all. Jalen Weisinger was ranked number 40. Went to Paris Junior College. Somebody saw him up there and told them coaches, y'all better get here to see this. Y'all, the kid didn't play much in the beginning of the season. Let me find TSU men's basketball. Let me show y'all something. Y'all, my son, you know how you do. A guy like Jim, y'all got to get the MPGs and MPGs. Let me tell you something. First game of TSU season this year, right? We lost to New Mexico. Let me see. Jalen Weisinger played 21 minutes. Okay. Second game. So all I'm worried about is Weisinger right now. Second game. 12 minutes. His first year on the team. Not a freshman. Third game. Yes, he got some Kyrie in him. You're right, Reggie. He got a little Kyrie in him. Boy, Reggie, I'm glad somebody. See, this man all the way in Memphis, Tennessee, and he went and found out. Ain't nobody else done came or said nothing. Y'all just late. I know y'all just said, but let's go listen to Hatter. Let's get all the information. Sometimes y'all bring me some information. Let me go. This next game, Jalen Weisinger started. Y'all ain't never heard of him, but he started for TSU. 21 minutes. Next game. That's against Creighton. The next game. Hold on. Had 10 minutes. But he never sulks. He sit there on that sideline and just waiting to coach say, sick him. Seemed like Johnny Jones said, things ain't going around. Jalen, go get him. That's how you play, man. Trying to tell y'all need to go watch these kids. Let's see. What's the next game? Oral Roberts. Oh, that's that one. The next game after that, Oral Roberts, they played Drake. Let's go up. Ranked 40th in Houston. But an integral part of one of the top teams in the SWAC who got a chance to go win the SWAC championship and go to the NCAA championship. Watch this. Hold on. What is it? Hold on. What's his name again? He didn't even play in this game. He must have got hurt. He didn't even play when they played Creighton. Looking for his name. He must have got hurt. He had to get hurt. But I'm just explaining to you, just because somebody have you ranked somewhere, that don't determine where you go. Yeah, he must have been hurt. Because he came back the next game, played 9 minutes. Yo, why y'all, somebody should say, why are you talking about a guy who just played 9? Because without him, we'd be in trouble. He is an integral part. And that's why I'm talking about him right now. Integral part. Jalen Wise. No. Put them on game. Hey, Bridget. Bridget, I'm just telling you. Jay Sizzle. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I love y'all. I love y'all. Who said that for me? Kevin Lewis. I got to kick Kevin credit. See, Kevin, I ain't going to steal your stuff and don't care. Like Chris Walker do me. He used the stuff that I say and he do it on his show and don't never give me credit. Kevin Lewis said, hold on. Is that Kevin Lewis? Yeah. Thank you, Kevin. I love Kevin Lewis. Kevin Lewis said, Jay Sizzle. I like that one. Boy, hold on. I like that one. Yeah, anybody else got something? He went to Magnolia West as a 10th grader, played for me at St. Pius as a junior, and transferred to Cy Creek for a senior year. That may be a factor in his rankings, but the kid can play. Walter Yates, I promise you. You know, because I watched the bench and I watched the reaction. It seemed like Johnny Jones said, sick him. Because he come out there, he ain't coming out there cool. Oh, hell no. You know what he does, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all need to share this. I told y'all share this show. I told y'all I'm going to give you something. I got some grassroots basketball, all it. Everybody in grassroots basketball need to come on the show in about 2 minutes when I get through talking about this. But let me watch this. Last year, we always had a problem with the opposing guard who was quick. He would give us trouble. Let that happen this year. Coach Johnny Jones, hold up. He had a little thing in his hand like this. He had a little note. He walked around, he had it in his back pocket. He looked at that bench. Get him, Jay. He cuts off the head of the snake of the other team. That point guard asked me saying, oh, I'm sick of him. He's a pest. Guards, 6-foot guards, you got to be a pest. See, I didn't know he played in St. Pius. Thank you, man. You know what? I'm going to write all that down, man, because I might need that. I might need that information, Walter Yates. Magnolia. Y'all, I'm taking notes like y'all should be doing. Magnolia West, as a 10th grader. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get information. St. Pius. I didn't know all of this. St. Pius, as a junior, transferred to Cy Creek. See? Coach, but it's okay. I'm not talking about his rankings. I'm just telling you, young kids, don't let nobody put no label on you. That's just their opinion of you. You who you say you are. Don't be worried about what these people say about you. Even me. I told you, don't pick up our praises so much, so you won't have to put down our criticism. Oh, who that? Maya Angelou. But yeah, you don't got to tell me he can play. I didn't know he was that good. I promise you, I didn't. I'm not going to sit here and say, I knew it. No, I did not know. I thought he was just, I saw him work out preseason. It's okay. But I didn't know his ability to stop the other guard. That's one of the most important young men out there. Who gonna stop the other team's point guard? Because the coach of the other team think a lot of their point guard that haven't played a point guard. So guess what? You take his ass out, you hurt their team. Free game. Till you're 16 left. So, because if you got a big man, if I disrupt the point guard, he can't get it down there. You follow me? So let me keep going. But I thought about y'all today. I thought about something. Thought about y'all. Y'all need to, I told you, did I tell you to share the show? Okay. People calling me, Hatter, school ball sucks. This stuff y'all doing, Ken Dean, Doug Jones, they said school ball sucks. Doug Jones, you need to be back on here because you're going to need to tell somebody all this information. School ball sucks. Anybody can coach. That's what they tell me. The janitor can coach. I know some schools, not here, but the janitor has been the coach of the team. School ball don't mean anything anymore. Because why? Do they have professionals in school ball that can get these kids to the next level? Pasadena Memorial. Fob, check this out, Fob. Watch this, Fob. You got to watch this one now. Talking about school ball. School ball. Do they have professionals that can get these kids to the next level? Watch this. What if kids are serious about basketball and want to make a career out of it? Like it's their passion. Where are you going to go? To summer basketball. Because somebody told me that's where the real coaches are. These summer coaches are not trash. No. I've seen at the highest level summer basketball. These dudes, man, that dude Rodney Perry, who used to coach Mocan Elite, now he's helping he is somebody's school now. I think he up there with Tang now. I watched him. See, Walter Yates, I travel all over the country. I'm just not restricted to people here in Houston. When I say something, I'm not talking about Houston. So I'm just letting y'all know that. I'm not talking about Houston. Ain't nobody said nothing about no majority. Listen to my conversation, Walter Yates, before you get to running your mouth. Listen to me. I think I'm talking real clear now. I said these summer coaches are not trash. I didn't say nothing about all. Y'all so busy trying to comment. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. So I'm considering your comments your mouth. So let's get in. Let's get in. Let's go here. Watch this. We can't complain about systems that are actually giving kids opportunities when the system that is federally funded sucks. Talking about the public high schools that are federally funded. I hear y'all all the time. The high school coach can't. He's not a coach. He don't get paid to coach. Make school ball better, and we'll have a lot better situation. Adam Silver. Basketball talent, y'all, let me help y'all. Basketball talent equals advertising dollars. I know I ain't never said this on the show. I told y'all to call your friends. I'm going to give you a chance. Let me give me some water. I'm going to let you call your friends again. Oh, y'all call your summer basketball coach. Y'all call anybody you want to. I don't care. Basketball equals advertising dollars. People want to watch these kids. Did you see the crowd in the game last night? Did you see the crowds? Did you see the crowd from Montbird and them? They on TV. All these Nike then develop a high school basketball league that's on conference on the TV. They play Francis Fischella, all of that. Basketball talent. I didn't say how good they was. I said talent equals advertising dollars. You're supposed to share the show every day, Mark. Fob, let me get all my points about. And Pop, we'll come on tomorrow and we can talk about it. Lots of time in high school ball, coaches are there because, yes. But hold up, y'all. I love y'all. Listen to me. If I say anything about your comment, that means it meant something. Don't ever forget that now. Don't think I'm picking on you. Your comment provoked thought. That's why I said something about it. All right? And not to say if I didn't say nothing about it, but, I told you I got people in my ear telling me, hey, Robert, let's see what he said that. All right? Okay. So y'all don't be mad at me, mad at the sister. So, people want to watch these kids. School ball don't make money like the Montverts and the Lynx and all that. Regular school ball, they don't make money like the Montverts and all of these top schools. The regular school ball don't make money like them. Right? Now, women's basketball is on the rise. See, let me help y'all. Coaches are not trained to teach. I'm going to give you a word. It's called pedagogy. Pedagogy. That's the curriculum of how to teach. The method of teaching. Pedagogy. There is not a pedagogical training going on in the world. It's not a lot of it going on in the world of basketball right now. No one is teaching coaches how to teach. Nobody's teaching coaches how to teach. The method of teaching in school ball, it used to be for you to coach a basketball team, you also probably had to be the physical education teacher. Some people went to schools that had the football coach, was the basketball coach, and the baseball coach, and the track coach, and the athletic director. Because he has the pedagogy when it came to physical education. And all that stuff falls up under the umbrella of phys ed. Well, now the school ball coach is whoever. Nothing against them, but they are not great teachers of the game of basketball. Because you got to go study. Everything you do, you got to go study. You got to be a student of it. Somebody have to teach you. I told y'all a long time ago about leadership. I was speaking to a group of people about leadership, and I was talking about how most people, let's say Mark Edwards is good at his job. Okay? He's good at his job. So they promote him to be the manager over the people of what he used to do. But they don't give him no kind of trainer, leadership trainer, to lead the people. He just managed the people. So leaders have to be taught. It's like a muscle. Leaders have to be taught how to lead. You just can't lead. Coaches got to be taught how to coach. So it's not about, but what I'm finding out, y'all, it's not about teaching skills. It's about generating money and advertisers, revenue from people to come see this talent. Ain't worried about the development of these players. You can't just be a coach who knows how to teach. So what you know, see, trying to see how to put it. How you got to teach it's a business now. I hope y'all know that you do know it's a business. You got to know you got to know NIL. Do you understand social media? Do you understand how AAU works? This is how the coaches are. Do you understand these relationships you got to build? This is what coaches is, not developing players. It's knowing all this. Do you understand leverage you have with the talent you have? Do you understand how AAU program is run at a exceptionally high level? Are you a thought leader inside of this space? That's them the coaches they looking for, not no coach who can develop no players. You have to be more of a personality to coach these days than you did to be an actual teacher or educator of basketball. See, what I've learned, and the bigger the personality you were, the more you attracted talent. And I should put Cal's face right up on the screen. Coach Cal. Coach Cal. Because some of these coaches, they make money off the coaches too. These advertisers, they making money off the coaches too. They make advertising money off the coaches. Y'all don't believe it? That's how in the 80s, the Big East was built. Do y'all know that? John Thompson was a character. Jim Boeheim was a character. Rick Pitino, character. Lou Conisacca, character. All these at St. John's, he was a character. So they make money off of these dudes who are massive characters. And now they're coaching characters. I'm coaching summer teams. Now they're coaching high school teams. And now they don't know how to teach, but they're characters. Now they're coaching college basketball. He don't know how to coach. Great character. He know how to do all that other stuff, though, that I just said earlier. Y'all, we got clowns in these positions. They never had to learn how to teach. Now they're coaching college basketball. Now they're coaching Final Four teams. And now they're coaching in the NBA. They never had to learn. All they had to do is learn how to be a cartoon character. So since you are not teaching coaches how to teach, you are teaching coaches how to learn the business of basketball. So of course these coaches don't know how to teach. What is the incentive for them knowing how to teach basketball? If you're an AAU coach, what is the incentive for you to teach? Just say you were the basketball director. I'm going to show you something that be happening. I'm watching, even me, watching at TSU and being on the road with these guys. Let's just say, Walter Yates is the director of basketball for a college program. It's late February right now, and they're about to go into March Madness, right? He probably would be at Walmart late at night, making sure the traveling party had snacks, making sure they got the film right, the itineraries lined up, the hotels and everything, making sure the driver shows up, making sure that he got the food in order, making sure that they're going to get to the hotel on time, making sure, this is a coach now, making sure that everybody got the key to their room, making sure that they entire guest list. This is the basketball operation. He want to be a coach at some point. Making sure that you talk to the arena about your shoot around. Making sure that he'll talk to Subway to make sure that you have your orders right after the shoot around. Making sure that he check for dinner because right after the game we're getting on the bus. Make sure the dinner. Make sure you got to leave sometime ahead to make sure everything. Just think about it. This young man or this young woman have to worry about all that stuff. By the time they get the scouting report, he wouldn't know what was going on. Y'all Division I colleges do not have time to teach basketball. They have too many other things on their plates. I'm sitting here watching it. Until we start giving the people who know basketball the space to teach basketball, this system is going to stay the way it is. The culture is going to stay the way it is. See, you got to know the business of basketball in order to protect these kids and make sure they're going to get their just due. With all these billions of dollars being generated off of them, at least they should know how to play. That's way more important than you know how to install a defensive scheme. Where they triggers for automatic trap on pick and roll. We automatically go into a 3-2 trap right here. We automatically going to be in drop coverage. They don't even have time. Coaches don't have time to install that. They limit how many times the coaches can get in the gym with the kid. They teach these dudes. How you going to teach these dudes what the triggers are going to be and what the calls are going to be? And when the ball gets to a certain place on the floor, you're automatically going to do that. That kind of stuff, that don't keep them employed. What keeps them employed is being a character. And what we're going to keep getting, and if we ever want to change it, y'all got the power. I'm just this guy on the Chop Shop. But what else do you think contributed? I'm going to ask y'all, what else do you think contributes to the demise of American basketball? Because that's the subject out there now. But I'm bring Jimmy on. I had to get that out of there, Jimmy, because I'm gonna let you have it. I just had to get that off. I just had to get that off my chest because I've been taught, I've been on the phone, Jimmy, with guys all over the country. And this the kind of stuff that we were talking about. And I was thinking about your boy Plies said something, Jimmy, the other day. And I never thought I'd be quoting Plies. Because I don't even know what he's saying. You know what? There's summer basketball about to come. Half people already practice, Jim. So I'm going to bring it out. He said, dear coaches, if you one of the coaches who is screwing the parents on the side, stop talking about you a leader of young men and preparing kids for life, because I don't know what life you preparing them for or who you leading, but it ain't them young men hard to leave when you ain't got your own stuff right. He said SHIT, us stuff together. But I just wanted to share that. I got this from Plies. They said Plies did this. I said, wow. Them for the cookie monsters out there. I just wanted to share that to you because I know Jimmy finna take over now. And I just had to get that off my chest on Women Rock Wednesday. Yeah. But what's up, Jimmy?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We got shoot. It's that time of the year in high school ball.
Oh yes, it's that time.
Playoffs every year. I mean, every week it's an upset, and I tell you guys, I coined that phrase.
Upset.
It was an
upset last night. Who got upset?
There's some teams around, a couple of teams around Texas that failed that many people had projected to go into the regional. I think Eastern Hills was one out of Fort Worth. College Park. That was a mild upset, being the winner losing to a third seed, which was Cy Ranch. So that was a mild upset.
I like Cy Ranch though, man.
I like Cy Ranch. They're young, and it's rare you're going to see a team that's pretty much guided by two sophomores get that team to state.
Dude, so but it's a senior that's that dude. I saw them dude. They played against Shadow Creek. I'll never forget them two. I don't know about no sophomore, but them two wings. What was his name? Timmons or Tipson or something, and another one.
Yeah,
they ain't in the 10th grade.
Now they got two seniors on the team.
Them two dudes, they are dude. They unbelievable. You know what? They got some dog in them. I put it like that. They like, okay, I'm coming at you. And I ain't seen them play since then. Oh yeah, I did. I saw them play in the Cypress tournament. Them dudes I like them. I really, really like them. I didn't know they was gonna go this far, but I really do like them. I like them a lot.
Yeah, and of course you're talking about Tippins, and that's Chris Tippins. They have another guy. Chris Tippins is the senior.
Okay,
but they have two sophomores that are rated high amongst the area, and they both got size about 6'4". So those are interchangeable players, meaning that you have a 6'5" senior Tippins, right? That's facing the basket when he's doing most of his damage. Then you have the two sophomores, both are 6'4", 6'5"-ish, that's doing most of their damage facing the basket. So those are interchangeable, meaning that one can play the three can play the one, the two can play either one of them. And when you got that, that's mismatch problems if you're playing, especially if you're playing man-to-man against these young men and that's Cypress Ranch High School. So now a lot of that team returns next year. That's the great thing about them. So I think who does Cy Ranch play? Let me pull up the schedule. Cy Ranch will play Lake Ridge High School, and Lake Ridge is once again they're the favorite, but they finished third in their respective district as well.
So why are they the favorite?
They entered the week fourth number in the top 15 in the state, according to TABC. One thing about TABC,
man, them rankings going out the window. All them old top 8 ranked ass teams that got their head toe off the bone.
But I mean that's when you got a ranked team playing against a ranked team. One ranked team got to lose.
So you saying they rank higher, in these playoffs, they don't ranking. It don't mean that.
Well, it's an ongoing measuring stick. It doesn't mean anything, but it was a measuring stick as far as to let you know how good that team was entering that period of time. Doesn't mean now people use that stuff for motivation. Coaches have long used rankings to motivate their players and to motivate for the better or for worse. Lack of respect. They don't respect us. They had these guys there. They don't have us ranked it out. So you know what I mean. That's good if it works for you. But I'm I went to last night. I didn't know which game I was going to. I come yesterday on the Chop Shop, and I didn't know. I thought I really was going. I didn't know which game I was going to attend. Then I looked on and put my ways up and realized I could make it to Wheeler Fieldhouse with no in time for that showdown between Seven Lakes and undefeated Clements. The game lived up to the billing. Remember, I broke this down yesterday and gave you all the reasons why one with one another. And lo and behold, if anybody, you guys were watching that game or in person, there was one moment in that game where one of the young men had fell down and Divine Uguchukwu and AJ Bates briefly got locked up, like, tangled or whatnot, in the midst of one getting up. And Divine showed some aggressiveness towards getting loose from being tangled with AJ, with his former about him. And you could tell it wasn't like, some guys get up to respect. It was like, it was aggressive. Like he was in a zone and he played, he performed. And I always tell guys, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. But if you lose, get paid with productivity. And that's all. And people leave there saying, okay, best man won. This young fella showed up, and his stock would rise as a college prospect because people left that building was saying, Divine, hey man, I don't know why that kid ain't signed. What? Understand something.
How much would he rise for that game?
How much you rise?
How much would it rise?
That's legitimate game film opposite to possibly three bona fide Division I prospects, two mid to high level, meaning that Nas Price has high and AJ Bates is a mid going to Louisiana Tech. So you have film, both of those guys were primary defending him. So pretty much everything you did was opposite.
So that game there would change the narrative?
Yes, that film against them. That's how it goes. That game film, now that's recent film. That's not film from the summer. That's film in the
been good, man. This kid been good all year.
Yeah,
but just because he ain't played no other Division I players all year.
But guess what? People never saw him in a defeat. They hadn't lost a game all year. So you can watch him when it come down crunch time. Opposite. Remember, they had to come back against Elkins High School 2 weeks ago in the last game of district play. Well, Elkins High School, the difference between Elkins and Seven Lakes, Elkins doesn't have a player or in their back a guard with Division I offers, a bona fide. So that film does move the needle when for us college coaches. That's why I say sometimes who you doing.
How much he had? How many points he had last night?
25.
Okay. All right.
25. And he only took 12 shots.
But you know what though? You telling me that, but I'm not a college coach. But you telling me that, and I'm seeing that game. I'm just saying me. When I saw him, I knew he was a college player. I just don't know what level. But I knew he was a college player. He just got to go. Somebody got to take a chance on him.
He had offers. He turned those offers down to gamble himself. Let's get this stuff straight. Just no different than Chris McDermott. And I get sick and tired when people get in huddles. Man, why that dude ain't got no offers? Everybody's sleeping on him. He had offers. He made a choice. And like a lot of guys.
So ain't nobody been sleeping on Divine.
Nobody even sleeping. Divine had offers early on.
He been good ever since I seen him.
Now the difference between Divine and of course Chris McDermott is that the market dried, the offers that he had, the pool kind of dried up. Meaning that he had those mid-level offers. Then after a while, them guys said, "Man, we ain't wasting our time."
Yeah, they ain't wasting their time with you.
We ain't playing around with you, man. We don't have the budget to be doing this stuff and following around with you like we used to, or like schools used to. And what happens is the people that influence a lot of these kids, they persuade them because that's the way that you were taught, and that's you. It works for you until it don't work no more. Meaning, a lot of the people that influence the kids on how this recruiting go. It worked. That's how it worked for your last kid. you had influence over. Well, it's different now. And that's one of the reasons why when I go out of town, every time I go out of town, I'm going to college campuses now. And I'm talking to the coaches at Villanova when I was in Philly the other week. And I'm talking to the coaches at Arizona State when I was in Phoenix this past weekend. And then went over to Grand Canyon and talked with Drew and his staff and and I'm asking them questions because this stuff has changed a great deal. And you, like you mentioned, and the coaching factors, most coaches, because we're in a changing phase right now. It's already in the change, but it's still changing. It's not done. This thing is evolving some more because think about what the courts did with with NCAA and the NIL just last week. So this NIL stuff in 2 to 3 years, most, if not all states, these high school kids will be operating with NIL deals in high school. And I'm watching now in college. So that means it's going to be a whole new animal. And I said it before, and a lot of people chuckled at it. And I said, these kids, a lot of these camps, these kids for to start applying at NIL and you're going to have to start, and they're going to be pay for play in appearance fees at some of these camps. It reminded me the story I told you guys a couple of times on the Chop Shop. When I remember that one year, and you guys, the story, I don't want to get deep into it, but there was about 2 years where we stopped doing the magazine. A couple of years back. That was about 2 years. We stopped doing them. And we didn't do it for like 2 years. 2, maybe 3 years. I think it was 2. And the reason was it had just sapped the spirit out of my soul because one young man that was deemed for the front cover requested $500 to be on the front cover of the magazine.
Well, he was ahead of his time.
I'm saying, so this stuff is going
now
to
that you
be
think
happening.
about it, you were benefiting. People were benefiting off his name, image, and likeness. So he just wanted to be paid $500. That's what this whole thing is about.
That's what it's going to grow into that. And so that's a whole nother headache. And so what I would do is I'm just going to put it like the game on, like in the streets back in the days. I ain't going to give you the money. I'm going to give you the work. You're going to make your own money with it. So I ain't got no problem with it. If a young fella wants something on the front cover,
I'm going to give you a box of these magazines and let you go sell them.
I'm going to give you the work. I'm going to give you the work. You're going to sell them for what you want. And know what you do? Sign them, autograph them when you go do whatever the hell, sell them what you want to. I'm going to give you the work, not the bread.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like
that's
that.
A hustle. That's hustling 101. So, but this thing, understand what we're going into. So that goes and it sides up under, of course, like I said, the coaches were taught to coach a certain way. Different people learned from different limbs, came from different trees. But these leaves are totally different. They are totally different. They all think that they gonna get a bag. They all think that just because they score or they beat a kid that's ranked, that they supposed to be ranked ahead of him. They all think that just because you defeated this Hall of Fame coach, that you're a Hall of Fame coach too. It don't work like that. Sometimes, guess what? Remember, if that's the case, then why all these cliches that people are always putting on T-shirts? When does that apply if the other stuff don't matter, ain't true? Hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard and all that old stuff. So that isn't that, don't you agree that would be true in many cases? Some people do subscribe to that theory. I have no problem with that. But if that's the case, then that's what you see a lot of these games. Hard work beating talent. when talent don't work hard.
Jim, I want to ask a question before we go to Rap Economics. I don't know your name, but Rap why you said Devine needs to go to Sam Houston State? Why? I'm just asking. He put it up on the board. Tell me, why do you think he should go to Sam Houston State? Out of all the colleges, why? I'm just asking him he can ask it later, but I just wanted to know. You know, when somebody say something like that, I just want to know why.
I see it now. Yeah, that's a.
I put it up on
the schools.
Yeah, out of all the schools in the world, why there?
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you what I did. I'll tell you what I did do. Now, in addition to a college coach that was in town the other day, but they were gone, so they couldn't go see Devine, and that was Temple. Spoke with those coaches when I was out of town. I did speak with Grand Canyon and let them know, because there's some things, some guys, I mean, what I'm learning, I'm asking these coaches, what's their ratio of high school to portal guys that they are recruiting? And what I'm learning, it's about 3 to 1. For every 3 they're getting out of the portal, it's about 1 high school that they'll go after. About 3 to 1 is the ratio. The portal rules, people. And the thing about the portal is that, and we was talking about this with the staff the other day when I was over at the campus, and that's a super thing. That's a machine they got rolling with Grand Canyon out. That's Jerry Colangelo money. That's his baby. They got $800,000 in the collective for Grand Canyon University for their sports. 800 racks this year. They living good over there. Them young student athletes. They living good. They have more money in their collective than Arizona State. They both in the same city. One play in the WAC and one play in the Pac-12, Pac-10 that's going to be in the Big 12 next year.
Jim, the collective is how much these people want to give. I mean, that ain't saying it's better. Ain't nothing saying, but the better is some collectives got big people with money don't always go to the top colleges all the time.
Well, first, in defense of Arizona State, their top 4 basketball donors, their top 4, all have passed away in the past 4 to 5 years. So that's the thing. Their money pool dried up. They say each one of those guys was worth at least $400 million. 4 of those guys passed away. So that's what happened. Because I asked the questions. Well,
but I'm just saying that's a great thing. But if you got the right donors at a university, some people like to give. It's a woman just gave $1 billion, man, to a medical college in New York. Oh, and guess what she said? Her husband died. She's 93 years old. Her husband died and said, I want you to do this. I want you to put whatever you want this money. I want this money to do good. Do some good. She gave $1 billion. Not to New York University, not to Cornell, not to one of them, to some college. I'm a medical college in New York. So it's just who's going to give. And the collective is just a group of people who collect, say, look, I want certain players. We got to raise some money. And I guess, I mean, because I just never been with the collective stuff. You're just buying players. Nothing against Grand Valley, Grand Canyon. But all you're doing is buying players.
Well, understand, Grand Canyon ain't lost, but I didn't realize I'm telling you, I didn't realize they lost by like 4 games all season.
Yeah.
And that's Grand Canyon. And they sell out every game. And once again, like I say, that's Jerry Colangelo got his museum on the campus. That's his money. That's his campus. It's in the hood. It's like TSU. If TSU was U of H, it's not like TSU. I'm saying it's located where like a TSU. I mean, that's the only
Phoenix
place.
hoods is different from our hoods, Jimmy.
Well, they know what they got. They all hoods got. Well, I knew we was in the hood. but we was on the main street. We didn't go through the hood. We right up the freeway. But you know, the first thing I saw, because I'm always evaluating. But the whole while I'm in Phoenix, I ain't saw not one single Family Dollar. When I saw that Family Dollar,
You know where he was at.
I knew it was, boy. Let me tell you, hood, no hood, but we didn't go that far. I should have told old Chad, go a little further. Let me see the hood. I want to see the projects.
Palm Springs got a hood. Listen, Jimmy, Palm Springs got a hood. I can't tell y'all how I know, but Palm Springs got a hood. I had a partner with me said, "Man, take me to the hood, man, because I got this is stuff I got to do. I got to go to the hood." I said, "Dude, we on the resort. I got to go to the hood." I said, boy. I said, it's a hood every freaking way.
Say, and I'm looking at the comments. They say, GCU got a Kansas transfer. A kid that was at Kansas that transferred. He leading the team in scoring. He's killing right now. Hey, met him. I met him. He living like a king down there. Living like a king. Adam, them young folks, man, it's so
It's a
different.
lot of them living like kings and ain't producing though.
No,
What's gonna happen when what's gonna happen when y'all constantly talking about this NIL gonna go away because these people gonna have to start employing y'all? What's gonna happen when your ass is employed and you don't work? Because usually when you don't work and you employed, they can fire you.
Say, this young fella here, he gone. He ain't coming back to college no more. He gone. Like that turkey in that field you be talking about all the time. This young fella here gone. And the coaches know he gone. That's the thing that's cold. That's
where he gone?
He finna gonna make him some amateur money. He's gonna be on the summer league and depending on what he do in the summer league. He's gonna be on the summer league and he's gonna get he's gonna get an invite to Virginia and or Chicago. I don't know which one comes first. I can't remember, but he's gonna get an invite to that. He's good. I mean, most everybody they play against know he's good. And this young fella right there, we'll see how if that transfer over. But he's going, after a while, ain't much else you can do. You go get that money and playing, somewhere else. In amateurs, well, not amateurs. I say amateur, professional ball, not necessarily the NBA. I said amateur. I meant to say professional ranks. That's where he's gone, and they know it. They know it. That's the worst kept secret at Grand Canyon University. They know that. But I'm looking. Walter Yates said he told me that Clements was a soft 30-0. Man, that was a good game, man. The game, it went down to the last second. A kid hit a shot with about 1-2 seconds left.
He couldn't wait to tell you that.
I mean, it wasn't like that. Clements lived up to the hype, and Seven Lakes did as well. The thing is, Seven Lakes' strength of schedule, even though Clements' district was tougher than Seven Lakes' district, but from top to bottom, meaning that, as I said, that broke that down last week. A team like Hightower didn't make the playoffs. Hightower would have arguably made the playoffs in that district with Seven Lakes. Great game, man. Period. Great game. I'm looking now at the same time. In case you guys who didn't see it, I was there, and here's what I do. In case one of you guys see me, this is what I'm doing. All in the middle is my notes. Those are notes. I got a little code. Just in case somebody looking over my shoulder, I write in code sometime. I know what it means. So that's what I was doing in that particular game because I knew that would be the last game of either Divine Oguchukwu's or AJ Bates' high school career. So that was a special moment. And AJ Bates prevailed. And guys, I walked up in there, and if you saw me yesterday on the Chop Shop, the hat that I wore yesterday, ironically, it was the colors of Clements. So before the game, Seven Lakes head coach, he came over to me. This is why they're in the layup line. He said, "Wow, man, you wore the Clements, you wearing the Clements colors and everything." I said, "Coach, if y'all beat them, I'll make sure to mention this on the television show this weekend alongside Todd Freed on Channel 39 Saturday at 10. I will give Coach props on that. AJ Bates and Nas Price. See, this was a game where a kid like Nas Price, for many people that hadn't seen him, this was somewhat of a we knew about him. He's been, you know what I'm saying, he's a sophomore. We've been know about, yes, but every game in the playoffs, there are hundreds, dozens of people that are watching some of these young people for the very first time. And some of you guys got to grasp on that. No matter how many times you've seen them, how much you know, every game that goes forward, there are dozens of good basketball minds that have stuff to do, that don't have time to go to high school games all the time. They got to get rest for work the next day. Guess what? They're going to say, I'm going to go and check this little fella out. Let me see what all this talk is about. Nas Price hit some key three-pointers, Hatter, in that second half. Some big shots. One was deep. One was like, what the heck? I mean, like almost where the scores table was. He just pulled up. And he had 3 or 4 of his three-point attempts in that second half. Nas did. He led the team with a team high of 16 points. He only took 10 shots. I might have missed one shot. You understand? He's not official stats. I might have missed a shot and I might have missed a rebound. That's human error in that. But these numbers are close. And them points are accurate. They add up. Now, in case you're wondering, AJ Bates finished with 13 points. He only 4 for 9 from the field. He did a great job at competing and managing that team. The freshman, Isaiah, can't think of the freshman last name. He played well, and this is one of the big difference.
Talking about the Santos kid?
Isaiah Santos.
Okay.
He had 10 points. That's big for a freshman in a game like that. You got to understand, guys, in the postseason, freshmen are required to turn into sophomores. Sophomores are expected to play like juniors, at least. Juniors are expected to man up, and you got to play like a senior. Seniors got to play like college, like you ready to go play in college. That's what happens in the postseason. Santos, 10 points, right? I didn't track his rebounds. Check this out. Unsigned senior. Where's what's our guy name out of the that was coaching over in Louisiana workout that was talking about Josh Clark last week? What's our guy name who went down to Louisiana, was coaching in Louisiana high school ball and came on back? No, the light skinned guy. That was the coach. I've been working out the guys for years. He worked out the guy that played with Marcus Carroll. We need Marcus Carroll to come to the front of the congregation right now.
What did he say?
Right now. Well, because it was a week ago that Marcus Carroll put a link out there and showed us about Josh Clark and gave a defense of why he's been slept on. And I had to spend 10 minutes breaking it down. He not being slept on, and they got to be consistent. This is a postseason game. You're going against a freshman. Remember, I said it yesterday. If you're in the 12th grade, you expected, and you are a college prospect, you are expected to dominate a 9th, a 10th, 11th, and occasionally a 12th grader. If you can't do so on a consistent basis, then how should anyone expect you to move the needle against a 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, or even a 17th grader? That's what you would call them freshman, sophomore, junior, senior in college, or even in a 5th year post-grad. Adam, I have Josh Clark for 6 rebounds and 4 block shots. It's not bad. But when I tell you a kid has 6 rebounds, 4 block shots, And you're gonna say, "Oh, that ain't bad." But then I say, "Well, he was 6'10" or 6'11." Then you know what you say then? Who's he playing against? A freshman at 6'4". Then you say what? Dang. Well, how many points did Josh have? Guys, it's not the reason that they lost, but this is one of the reasons why Clement in. Josh Clark had zero field goals that game last night. He finished with 3 points, and all 3 of them were free throws. They came in the third quarter. That's not the reason that they lost, but he is a reason they did not win. I say a reason, not the reason. We're not putting all this stuff on the one kid. It's a collective effort because we not say this because he is a reason. If anybody watched that last shot, the buzzer beater by Tillman, Jamilo from Seven Lakes, the little floater, watch that whole play, and you will see that was Tillman's only field goal of the game.
So you saying Josh should have blocked that one too?
If he say it.
Hold on. I got it. Hold on. Let me. You know I got it now.
You got the film. Run that tape. That tape.
Hold on. Let me get to the end of it. I got it. That was in over Josh Clark. Hold on.
I just told y'all to pay attention.
Hold up.
That could have said.
Yeah, I know y'all can hear us. All right, right here. There you go now.
No, see, that's him. He chased. See, he went out to close out.
So why was he way out there, though?
He went to close out at the three-point line.
That ain't his fault, Jimmy. He shouldn't have been way out there.
Exactly. Let me tell you why.
Why?
That kid, number 33, had missed every three-pointer he took the entire night. He missed 5 3-pointers in the second half. He missed 5 in the second half.
Let me turn that.
If anybody I wanted to shoot a three-pointer, I'd have dared to shoot, it would have been him.
No, but I'm saying, why is Josh way out there at the basket?
No, he didn't start out there. He chased him out there. He tried to close out.
That's what I'm talking about. Hold up, man. I got to show this again. Come on, why y'all, Josh? Hold up, man. I'm gonna push you. I ain't got no good angle. Here you go, y'all. Jimmy, that's why I want. Hold up, let me go back. That's why I want a big man right there. Ooh, Divine, don't do him like that, baby.
Yeah, Divine was balling, and that 3-pointer right there.
Hold up, man. I got to push pause. Hold on. Okay, here you go. I got to push pause, y'all. That man, way out. No, Josh. What are you doing way out there? Y'all don't understand what I'm talking about, I don't think. Ain't nowhere in the world this big boy supposed to be way out here, man.
Know your person.
Ain't no way in the world he's supposed to be closing out there. No way in the world.
With 4 seconds left to go in the game. The game is tied up. It's tied up at that point.
Come on,
man. And
I ain't blaming the kid. But Josh went at it. That boy just made it. Josh went at it. Let me see. Josh didn't get high enough, though.
Josh swatted to try to block the ball towards towards the free throw line.
Yeah.
The easy block would have been blocking that on out of bounds. Just getting your hand on the ball and blocking it out of bounds. You see, he tried to that means it took a full arm swing to block where he's trying to block.
He was out of position right there. He was out of position.
Go slow. And look.
No, he was out of position. I'm looking at his body, nigga. I'm looking at his body right
leg
now.
That he jumped off of. He's right-handed. He was jumping off the right leg. Look, the right leg is planted, and that's another reason. Fundamental. See, he jumped off the wrong leg, and then you're trying to go and hit it backwards instead of swiping it on out of bounds.
Jimmy, the boy shouldn't have been that far from the basket. That's all I'm gonna say. Shouldn't have been that far from the
You
basket.
see?
Damn.
So
That's how to lose a basketball game. That's tactical. Because Jimmy, you want somebody. You want you. In other words, that coach got what he wanted. He brought the biggest person on the court away from the basket.
And that wasn't a play.
Well, shit, it happened. I don't care about no play.
I'm saying that. I'm just saying that wasn't designed. That because the ball would not have been in his hands.
Well, what are he doing with it then?
They advanced it up. He was wide open when he first got it. He was wide open. So AJ Bates advanced the rock up to the little fella, and that's how he got the ball in his hand. He understand, as you guys saw the tape. So now I'm getting at this is the thing when people evaluating, and you guys are quick to claim and put late. Hey man, this kid here, he should be going. He could play at this school. He could play at man, stop. Understand something. Those are moments where you're supposed to put your fingerprint on a play that people can remember you for the rest of for time to come. They can remember you. But that's I just want to make sure I'm glad we talked about that a little bit. And we but hey, Seven Lakes earned it.
Yeah.
The student section, both student sections were giving each other it was good business. I left that game, went over to Booker T. Washington Yates, which was a blowout already, but I just wanted to support them by gracing my presence in the building because I felt that atmosphere was electric over there. It was a good crowd, which it was a good crowd. Both bands were in the building, and Booker T. Washington did what they supposed to do. They did exactly what they are supposed to do. Oh man, so many games to talk about. Of course, Beaumont United, Cade Dotson, Ashton Simmons. I heard that was a great game down in Beaumont. United was up by 20. Westbrook stormed back and only lost by.
From what I saw, Jimmy, it seemed like United was trying to get a game away. It was just throwing away. It was just
turnovers.
They just like, I don't want it right now. I ain't never seen them play that passive. It was like they were trying, instead of trying to win, they was trying to not lose. If you understand what I'm saying, it was trying. It was kind of weird to me when I just saw that down the stretch. It wasn't aggressive. They was just like, okay, because some of the turnovers, it was just seemed like they just said, okay, I don't want it. I'm gonna let somebody else have it. So it was weird, but they won. Jimmy. In this stuff, they say you win and you survive and you move on. Ain't nobody going to talk about that. 20 point. Ain't nobody going to talk about no 20-point loss. You still playing. So, I mean, 20, yeah. If you'd have lost now, I'd have been trouble. No, I didn't. You went. No, I saw it on, hell no, I wasn't going out there. I saw it on Texan Live. I didn't go out there. I didn't go to no game.
Oh, Coach Grayson just sent me the stats from last night.
Okay.
Wow. Otis Carter is being consistent.
Remember he had 50 again?
No, he had 27 and 7.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that's consistent.
See, Donna even know it was senseless. I'm sorry, Jimmy. They was just throwing them. Jimmy, I promise you, them kids had that. I mean, they see like this just giving the ball away. I mean, like, here. Here. I said,
man,
yeah,
27 and 7, and Chris McDermott, the state's top unsigned senior, 26 points, 8 assists, 27 rebounds. Remember, I said you're supposed to do. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Understand what I'm looking. Otis Carter.
Can anybody keep that dude off the boards?
Man,
Have anybody? Hold up. Have anybody seen one game that anybody stopped Chris McDermott from getting 20 rebounds? Somebody help me. 17. Somebody help. Have he ever got 9 rebounds this year?
I'm quite sure. It might have been one.
Not no Jimmy. Chris McDermott ain't had no 9 because they missed a lot of shots. He didn't have more than 9 rebounds every game. Wow. Somebody who keep up with Booker T. Washington. And Coach Grayson, as you watching, have the man ever had a not had a double figure basketball game this year? Herb said never. I'm telling you, I don't think it has, Jimmy.
Right, and that's the sale. And if you guys, I'm saying, if you notice when people are running for a campaign, they have what they call talking points. And the thing is, in this city, there's not a collective. Now, I've noticed one talking point that some people was using last night, and that I don't know if it was conspired or it just happened, and that was there were some guys on social media that live in Houston that were saying there's nothing like Texas playoff basketball.
I saw some of that.
And I saw somebody else say it. Then I saw somebody, I was like, wait a minute, they get in the huddle and they're pushing a narrative. That's how you push a narrative.
Okay, well, I mean that's good.
Those are talking points. And understand, I'm down with it if it's true. Now, if you're pushing something.
But to us, because guess what, Jimmy? To them, if they ain't ever win nobody else, shit, they balling down in Tennessee right now. Bartlett hit it's going crazy in Tennessee. So if you ain't never been nowhere but Houston is Texas. Texas is some fire though. Texas is some fire. But you get, California. The reason I don't like California, they got about 12 rounds before you get out. You can lose 5 times and still be in the mother in the race. So, and then they start playing knockout round. Because I said, man, how many times they going to lose and still in the damn championship? So when I was out there watching Sierra Canyon, when they lost the game, and they said they still in. I said, I thought in the playoffs, they got a hell of a rules out there in California. But it's unique though, man. I mean, I just thought about Chris McDermott, man. Every time I look in there, he got 20-something rebounds.
Say, man, that's consistency. I mean, that's what I'm telling you guys, like consistent ability to dominate your peers. And that's what he's doing. So that's what I'm saying to you guys. When you start talking about some of these kids and they're at a certain level, he can at least play at McNeese. He could play at this school. And I'm like, man, stop. So
High
do you
school,
think,
hey, Jim.
what's our young fella name that transferred to McNeese? Is it BB Knight?
I don't know. I don't keep up. I don't know.
Who's the young fella at McNeese from out H-Town that transferred? They starts. I want to say it was not. That's the one that has a sister, right?
Mm.
The sister that plays in the DJ.
No. That's my man. That's Dee brother.
DJ. I said BB Knight. BB Knight is
DJ Richards.
DJ Richards.
Yeah.
DJ Richards. Bottom line. So your kid is better than DJ Richards?
Hell no.
That's what it takes. That's what it takes to move the needle. The coaches understand something, guys. And this talking to these coaches. I'm talking. This is fresh, and I've heard this before. Coaches are trying to recruit players that are better than the ones they have.
Cool. Let me tell you something, Jim. Like I was telling these parents today. I look back, the guy you got ranked 40 this year and the guy before 40. Let me tell you something, y'all. Some people get better because I didn't see him when he was in high school, but I talked about it at the beginning of the show. Jimmy, let me tell you something. I wouldn't trade no guard right now for Jalen Weisinger because he doing some stuff that I'm watching a lot of basketball. Jimmy, he is guarding the freaking hell out of everybody else's starting point guard. If TJ can't handle him off the bat, coach sub this dude in and he shuts the dude's ass down every single time, every single game, consistently. And then Jimmy, sometime, if TJ rolling, coach will sit him on the bench. But if that other guard get to rolling, coach says, sick him. Jada, go get him. Man, I'm telling you, this is a guy, y'all, that wasn't highly ranked. He had to go to junior college. Y'all, everybody, what guy said, what you said, all eggs don't hatch on the same day, but I wouldn't trade that dude. A high school dude trying to come to TSU next year and play in front of him. Dude, you got to be a bad. He can shoot it. He can dribble it. He can pass it. He can defend. And he got a 39, 40 inch vertical leap. And will wrap back and throw that thing on anybody. Let me tell you something, Jimmy. I didn't know he was that good. I ain't going to sit here and say, oh, I thought he was a great. Jimmy, that man, that made a believer. And it made me think about it when you said, how you think these kids? Johnny Jones trying to recruit somebody better than him.
Yes, that's what the coaches. That's come out of their
yes.
mouth. They're trying to recruit players. I'll say this again, that are better than the ones they have. Now, what does that mean? That makes it easy for you. So all you got to do is look at and pay attention. And you can, if your kid is better than, and you can honestly think that your kid is better than the kid that's playing on the court or coming off the bench. Remember now, a lot of these kids that come off the bench, if you go click on their name on the roster, they transferred probably from somewhere else already. So that means that particular school thought that young man was good enough for them at one point in time. And or he showed them something or fooled them or somebody fooled them, because I know a lot of these coaches take some of these kids sight damn near sight unseen. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing is, I'm telling coaches even this past weekend, I'm letting you know, hey man, look, y'all complaining about this and that and that. Y'all bought into this stuff. You didn't have to start giving out these fake offers. Not saying you guys did it. I'm telling the coaching staff that, but you didn't have to buy into it. So then what happens is you go and you don't hold these guys accountable who's ringing your phone off the hook and selling and trying to tell you about this kid and that kid, and you ought to get this kid, he's gonna help you. And these so-called buddies, they're not trying to help you get a pay raise. They're trying to just help you to help one of the parents or the kids that they have a soft spot in their heart for. To help you, basically, they're trying to get you to help them get a stripe on their sleeve to say, see, my efforts, I can get this kid in college. I got him here. You know, when he get there, it's off me. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Yeah, dude. It's your hands on it. Because if that kid goes to that college and makes it and blows up and goes pro to the NBA, you know the first thing you're going to be saying? I did that. That's my kid, my work. Look, you're going to stand front center. So my point is to college coaches, and many of you college coaches are watching right now because you don't have practice at 3:00. So I know y'all watching around the country. I know it. They tell me, hell, I just left them. Man, we be checking y'all out on the Chop Shop. We checking y'all. They watch.
And I know they know I get on there. I get straight up. They tell me, you show me how. I said, no, man. Y'all the overdog. I'm always for the underdog. That's the parent and the kid. I tell them.
Say, man, I'm telling you, man. So that's the thing.
Reggie asked me who this defensive minded kid. His name, Reggie. Go to TSU basketball, Texas Southern basketball, and look up the young man. His name is Jalen Weisinger, because you asked it about 2 or 3 times. Jalen Weisinger. We put it in the chat in the thing. Jalen Weisinger. And then you'll know what I'm talking about. And then go look up some video of him, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. That's the defense. He ain't just defensive minded. Now, hold up. I just said he's able to shut down others because he can shoot the piss out of it. He can shoot the mid range. He just playing behind. Jimmy, he playing behind. Hold up. The preseason player of the year, Reggie. The preseason SWAC player of the year. But Coach Johnny Jones said, hold on. Other night against Pine Bluff, he said, forget that. I'm playing both of them at the same time. Now let's stop both of them. And then, Jimmy, have you seen Jimmy, because you ain't been to no game. Have you seen Jonathan CC play yet?
Not a tear.
Oh my goodness! Well, you gonna come probably to the Prairie View game, but y'all, I keep telling y'all, Jackson State is in town Saturday. Alcorn is in town Monday. I don't want you to come to that game. I hope you got to go back to Phoenix or somewhere else. Saturday. I don't want you to come to Jackson's game. I ain't telling nobody why I don't want him to come. I don't want him to come to that game. No, Jimmy. I ain't going to tell you what time they play. They play at 12 o'clock at night.
Oh, my goodness.
You Jackson State hater.
Man,
No.
we got to get on up out of here. I got to get somewhere. And man, hey, you guys, you haven't shared the show today. Share the show, man, on your way out the door. And, of course, I also want to give a shout-out. I got another high school coach that has sent me some stats. And what I do is I would feel remiss if I didn't mention this because that made it feel like they did it for nothing. And I mentioned other stats. Shout out to Nimitz High School.
I talked about them already, but keep going.
The head coach, Taji Rito, sent me the stats from their big win last night over Grand Oaks. Nimitz is in the regional tournament.
Yes.
How about that?
First time in history.
Let me tell you something. Remind me tomorrow to give you my take about Nimitz.
Okay.
Because we don't have enough time right now. I got 3 minutes to go on Nimitz, and I got a message. That way now it'll give you people. I like that when black people say that. It'll give you people enough time to go and get some other people to come watch this show tomorrow. I'm going to
Ken D ain't gonna tell everybody.
No, because it's a good message.
Yeah.
And hopefully you guys will see. And I share with you.
Jimmy, they had a coach that seemed like he loved and know how to teach basketball too.
Oh, he's a student of Andre Butte.
Yeah. But keep on. I know you're gonna we'll get it tomorrow. We'll get it tomorrow.
He's a student of he was the point guard.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean you had to, back in those days, he was the point guard.
Okay.
For Andre Butte's champion state tournament team at Beaumont Ozen back in the day. But Eric Woods had 22 points.
Mm-hmm. He been balling.
All right. Malachi Augustus, he had 7.7 rebounds and made the game-winning shot. And, of course, Dominique Samuel 9.5 rebounds. But this Eric Woods young man, he scored, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have it in my notes, like 27, 26, and now 22.
Yeah.
That's consistency.
Right.
He's an unsigned senior.
Right.
Or did he commit anywhere yet? You guys let me know. I don't have it. But this is what I'm talking about by being consistent. Now you can use that as that goes on your resume.
He ain't that tall. The coach played the three. He ain't that tall. They say he played the three, not point guard, Jim.
Man, they had a three-headed monster playing the point guard at that day. Back in those days, they had three guys playing the point. You had Brandon Chappelle, you had Taji, you had the other. I mean, hell.
Oh, Chappelle was on that team too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, man. We'll get out of here.
I was close. I said 26, 27, and 22. And you'll win in W's, in 3 W's in the postseason. If you tell anybody that my guard had 28 one game, 27 another game, 22 another game in the postseason, every coach, at the appropriate level will pay attention to those numbers. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, guys, see you guys on tomorrow. We got to get up out of here. Share the show on your way out the door. Good conversation. Make sure you share that show, guys. We got to get that footprint out there. And, of course, on tomorrow, we'll wrap again. Shout out to the students and the staff over at what was I at this morning? Man, the middle. I mean, I'm speaking so many of these doggone schools. At Ross Sterling Middle School in Humble ISD. I like this right here. You know why? Because it's skinny and it can fit in your cup holder. They gave the speakers that had the Black History program or whatnot today, and it was great speaking to the kids. They gave me all of the student athletes, the basketball kids, and all that. got the chance to talk to him, gave him school therapy, gave him all copies of the magazine, signed them, was talking to him. And you know, I just get their attention. How I usually give out dollars when I'm talking to some of them kids that will help them ask questions. I ain't have no singles in my pocket. So know what I had to give out to them kids. I got their attention real quick. You know what I went in their pocket and gave them Lincolns. Which one Lincoln? Come on.
5.
No, it wasn't no Lincolns then. It was the Twinkies. I gave out a couple of Twinkies.
That's Jefferson, that one.
Jefferson. I gave the little kid and gave they all start raising their hands. They say, no. We ain't gonna start tricking in here. Now you guys see it's important. We gonna talk. And that's but anyway, shout out to Ross Sterling Middle School. It was great talking to you guys this morning. I see you guys on tomorrow. We up out of here. Peace.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro, let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.